I'm cashless, I'm African. So come test, you on your back again. While I walk these heads, you hardly started. And I got the legs of your Dolly Party.
I say, yo, I go by Losh, and welcome to Urban Frequency with Losh. 9th year anniversary Sotra Cyphers. We're out here in Soweto. Woo! Let me compose myself, because this is a legend. Everybody knows this guy. Who you is? Introduce yourself.
You know, Snazz the Dictator.
Snazz D.
Audio Visual Cashless Society.
Yeah. So let's start with the latest work that you've been doing, Vibraniac. What's that?
It's a long story. We had a WhatsApp group, right?
Yeah.
Of MCs. And cats were posting their tracks, and someone made a joke like, man, you should have a radio station for all these tracks. So we started the podcast to say, this is where cats can promote their shit. So we called it Vibraniac Radio, and cats nominated me because I came with the idea. To have a podcast. I was joking, but cats were like, you should do it. Big mouth.
Yeah.
So it's like a platform for cats to cats will not sign in the group just to post what they're doing.
And I've seen the work, yeah.
To get some feedback from other MCs, like, okay, this is a white track. Forget about it. Don't put it on your album.
Yeah.
Or, that shit's dope, you know. So it's a sounding board and also platform. Yeah.
So Snazz D is a legend. You've done all types of raps. So I think my first time seeing you perform, I was actually shocked because I've seen you as that underground cat who is raw, like very dope, right? So I didn't think there was like a lot of fans when it comes to your type of rap until I went to the last boombox in Newtown. And when you were performing, I'm getting chills right now thinking about it. Everyone rapping along, you had the crowd. I mean, is performance your thing? What's going on?
I think, can I say, it's like there was a time when underground rappers didn't
Sorry, guys, we're interviewing Snazz D. Kupali respect.
Sorry. Give misunderstanding.
Continue. I was just saying, underground MCs didn't really have the money or resources to mix and master their tracks. So at the boombox time, I was privileged enough to work with hip-hop producers that were not afraid. Like, they had the balls to go into a very expensive studio and take a risk on producing underground tracks and getting it mixed and mastered. So what we witnessed was like a mixed and mastered instrumental that is properly engineered, and then with someone like Osman who's already in the game, knowing about quality mics and acoustics, I'm just saying, I think it had a nice effect because everybody that participated was on a professional level.
Nice.
Yeah.
So one thing that I'm loving also about Vibraniac is that you are trying to work with artists that typically wouldn't get access to Snazz D, but anyone who's not part of that group and is interested in maybe working with you, how do they get you?
Hey, they gotta be invited.
Invite or be dope.
Yeah, if they're not in that WhatsApp group, then not that.
Which is fair.
We are on YouTube. We're on Mixcloud. So if you hear it or you hear your brother listening to it and you want to get at us, you can. You can holler on YouTube.
Yeah.
And reply and get deets, whatever.
I mean, it's so impressive that you've been in the game for so long, and right now you're at the 9th year Sotra Cyphers anniversary. What should we expect when this drops?
Man, I've had an issue with substance abuse for a long time in my life, and it's only now that I really, I can say I've been clean for 6 years now, not drinking, not smoking, besides the vape. But, you know what I mean? And so my next move is kind of like being someone who's in the spotlight, who can be a role model to kids who are coming up in the game. So, it's not like to say every track that you hear is about the club, girls, cars, popping the bottles and stuff, you know. I think it's maybe we're old enough as hip-hop heads from South Africa to say like, okay, we're grown now. We got kids, we got families, we got jobs, we got shit to do, and maybe we should reflect that lifestyle in our work.
Yeah, and you also host events, right? Wasn't there one in Kempton Park, I think?
Yeah, it's been a while for me because I'm a firm believer that, you know, I don't like to really be in the spotlight unless I have a project coming up. Sure. So these years I've been working on myself and, you know, getting my family straight. So now that I have an album coming, I can come out and emerge and say, okay, you can get me over here. And so as far as recent events, I'm open to do this kind of interviews, hosting events, now that I'm in the right space with the project coming out. I'm working on a project with Maseko from Black Sunshine. He's producing the album, so we've got something coming up and I feel like the time is right.
Yo, that was so dope, guys. It's such an honor to be interviewing Snazz D. If you followed hip hop underground, you know who he is, bro. You know who Snazz D is. So we're gonna put you in an awkward position when we do our outro. Feels weird to do this to you, but we gotta. Okay, so we 1, 2, 3, and then we kick. 1, 2, 3.
While I walk these heads, you already started, and I got the legs of your Dolly Parton.